and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
But a lot of people are not mindful of this. They're not preaching this in the churches, that the condemnation or the repatriation. Not, excuse me, I'm sorry. What word am I looking for? The repercussions that come with doing evil. All right, Lord's going to deal with you on that, because bottom line, if you are not found to be right in the Lord when He comes, when He burns up the earth, when He does away with America and all the wicked in the world, He's going to save those that are right within Him. He's going to save those that love Him and hold fast to His commandments. Trust that. Read on. Read that 10th verse again.
2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Fervent heat, man. Read it.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Come on.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what men or persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and powerliness?
And pureness, people. What man or man shall we be, or person shall we be, if we know these things, or if we're mindful of these things? The Lord is coming, man. A lot of people don't feel it's the truth, though. A lot of people say, you know, matter of fact, read the 4th verse in that chapter. Read the 3rd verse.
2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts.
Read it.
And saying, where is the promise of His coming?
The scoffers are the non-believers, the people that want to fight against the Lord's vibration. The scoffers are all those that say, you know what, how do you believe that what you into is right? Those are the scoffers. Read it, brother.
For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yeah, they say the world's still here, the world is still going on, everything's still flowing. Why I gotta do that? There's faithless people. That's people without understanding. That's people that are not mindful of the Lord. They have the Lord in no remembrance. Give me that Romans 1 real quick. Read on, bro.
2 Peter 3 and 5. For this they willingly are ignorant. For this they are willingly ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High.
Yeah, they're without the knowledge. They willingly are without this knowledge. They want to be lost in the soul. They want to be without this knowledge, so they don't have to humble up, because they're always following after their own lust. All right, read it.
For this they are willingly ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word, are kept in store.
Stop. Read what you got there.
Romans 1:28. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their thoughts,
Praise the Lord.
the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornications, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignant, whisperers.
Stop. So when they're not mindful of the Lord, or when they're not trying to even do nothing right, the Lord gives them over to a reprobate mind, a damnable mind, a mind that's already in perdition, already in that ruin. They already know, I'm already going. They say things like, I know I'm going to hell, so might as well do it. That's the type of comments they give you. They're without understanding, without faith. They have no knowledge that these things are going to come to pass. So somebody got to tell them. Somebody got to give it off. Read that 28 verse one more time.
Romans 1:28. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their thoughts, the Most High gave them over to reprobate mind.
Praise the Lord.
To do those things which are not convenient.
Yeah, man. That's why you got a lot of homosexuality in the earth. You got a lot of bestiality in the earth. You got a lot of just total garbage that's crossing the Lord's rule, man. That's because you have a reprobate mind. You're already damned. You're already sold to do wickedness. And that's what's ruling over you. A lot of people don't feel like they're being ruled. But if you're not being ruled by the Lord, you're being ruled by something. You're subject to sin. Understand this. Read it.
Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornicators,
Fornication.
Fornication.
Come on.
Wickedness.
Doing wrong. Come on.
Covetousness.
Maliciousness.
Maliciousness.
Covetousness means you always want something else somebody else got. Read it.
maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate,
Come on.
deceit, malignant, whisperers, backbiters.
Backbiters, you know what backbiting is? A lot of people, when you're talking about somebody and they're not in the presence, let's be mindful and keep in remembrance that don't talk about the next man's business and he ain't there. Talking to him in his face. You don't have to whisper or be a backbiter. Read it.
Haters of the Most High.
Come on.
Despiteful, proud.
Proud. You know pride separates you from the Lord. A lot of people are like, I ain't never going for that. That's your pride separating you from getting this knowledge. Throw away that stuff, people. Do away with the pride and the big head business. Or being puffed up. You might think you know something, but you're puffed up in the wrong vibration, people. Let's get built up in the Lord. Read it.
Boasters, inventors of evil thoughts. Disobedient to parents.
Disobedient to parents, man. A lot of people are not mindful. They don't keep in remembrance that my mother and my father just brought me in this earth. Now they just disrespect them like they some next man in the street. Because they might have wronged them. I got this one sister that, her mother done got credit cards in her name, done got phone bills in her name, and yet she want to separate and dog her for that. But it's still your mother. It's still your moms. You still have to give up that respect and that honor. Understand this. If they wrong, if your mother or father wrong you, still give up the honor. Read on, brother.
Who knowing the judgments of the Most High, without understanding,
Come on.
Covenant breakers.
Yeah, man, they can't keep a promise.
Without natural affection.
Come on.
Implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgments of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death.
Worthy of death, man. You know, if the law of Moses was still abounding in the earth today, you would have been killed. Understand this, if we was back in our own land and you did these things, you would have been slaved. But now that Christ has come in the flesh, through the witness of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, you would have been condemned. But now that Christ has come, he's lifted up that curse from off us. But the righteousness of the law is still obtaining in the earth, people. The right works that the Bible has brought out for us to do, we still have to do. Come on.
Who knowing the judgments of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do
Yeah,
it.
man, they love the people that's into the same vibration, man. And that's the thing we want to be mindful of and keep in remembrance. You want to leave off those people, what they're doing, and get into your own self, man. Examine yourselves. Examine whether you're truly into this word. Right? Come back to the 1 Peter.
1 Peter 1.
2 Peter, I'm sorry, 2 Peter.
2 Peter